Nature Sketch, a poem about the 12 Apostles in Victoria, Australia, by Jimmy Tan. Gazing in awe, I stood in rapture at the wondrous sight mine eyes captured. Beholding its panorama, what beauty! Away my breath it took with its majesty. My numb senses were hereupon thrilled, heightened still as the southern wind chilled, which had then teased and ruffled my hair, now induced shivers without much care. Oh, could mere words ever suffice to define the enchantment of this spectacle so fine, which had once resided in my dreams, a realm where the silent centuries reign, stacked precariously above the sailing spray, withstanding the onslaught steadily they stay, motionless as if time had been static, though of ravages their faces bespeak, that trace back immeasurable time of being sculpted in unending mime, when they were once part of a land drawn nigh, ever changing, unseen to human eye. They lie bruised and battered to this date, yet bizarre they do inspire of late. Oft I'll be spellbound by nature, entranced so much my heart would cheer, lost in wonder as I relax my mind, willing to free myself from worry's bind. Here I am, peering agape at the churning forth, tracing the shadows that veil like ebony cloth of the trapped towers confined to isolation, lonesome not as they huddle in congregations over the milky crests that rise and quell, spill atop platforms as the green-blue swells. Continuity rules this marching raid, as rank upon rank advances to break, makes one wonder if one should fall and be swallowed in swirling maw. That's upon the pedestal one could be before one would depart vertically. Herein I duly affirmed my theory that nature is beautiful but deadly. Belittle not her raw strength nor beauty, else time suffer in her neutral fury. They lie, paying homage to the wall they face, whereupon unbroken mouths it would stretch, far beyond canvas of an artist's sketch. It regards them with impassivity, aloof perchance with its immensity, since from the singer its rank rises sure, to such heights it appears to domineer over their disintegrated forms laying in piles. What a sharp contrast to its own massive profile! Yet with dignity they remain resolute, unperturbed, unfazed, not an altar subdued. For they are wrought from an ancient home continental, with eternal belongings to elementals, by fiction's absence across the far ross, where Antarctic's breath is brought and not lost, Carving crannies have the gills been in increment bright, yielding archers to torrents assault with full might. Their presence thereby served as a display of grit, of tenacity, of will to resist any bliss. Whereas the war, a bit almost condescending, is but a facade of bravado retreating, driven back in time as it lies smitten, its frailty of substance thereby written, yet is cloistered from the marauding crests that are buffeted and tamed upon the breast of sentinels which shall never forget their ties, for their blood runs deeper than melted ice. It lies paying homage to the warrior's effaces. It is amazing how my perception over time grows, changing as their juxtaposition gradually shows. The clues which reveal its nature beneath the view manifest to me as lesson derived anew. Inasmuch as their shapes indistinct at first sight soon cease to defy description each new insight, conforming to familiar silhouettes in my mind, as over its little details I survey and find. From mere stump one becomes a pinnacle that rises skyward like a church spire. A smaller figurehead settles staring southward, away from the wall though never appears awkward. Calmly it doth regard the onrushing minions with unseeing eyes of a gallant old Christian. More than once have I described a stocky pillar with uneven curves which wrap nearly parallel. Their carunculated sides a branded brown hue, even shades vary with strata of old and new. Some are capped with faint sheen of tussock greens, or topped off by canned growth of tufts unpruned. Others remain devoid of stalks on sloping roofs, like shaven figures of sages gathered unmoved. A common root, a shared pride, similar they appear yet dissimilar outright. Every craggy nook carries its own tale, of elements told, of weakening shell. Every minute scar bears a unique story, of parting's pain, of vessels unweary, and overall ruggedness completes their portrayal of nature's last bastions braving her timeless trials. High above hung a gentle summer glow, its warmth dissipated through the crypt's cold, felt by the outback seep into my soul. A last call signals departure's woe, traipsing my way back among the wild heath, kicking up dust that constitute this cliff. I cast a backward glance at the silent sentries which had stood vigilant over countless centuries. Deep in my mind's recesses a silent voice made, that a sketch of them I shall write to serenade.